Hello everybody, Ragtag Sagvi here. Welcome to the next episode. In the last episode, we went to Teelan's lab and it was attacked by that creepy Telefia guy. Grandel, whatever his name is, and he got away. We were able to save the book that was the start of the research, so hopefully Teelan can be able to continue it. And we did some quests, and now we're going to learn where the high purity crystals are. But first off, in my Collectopedia, I went off screen to get the final items. So the Angel Beam, a fish with a luxurious shining scales, summer for a rich, full-flavored broth. Gentle Clam, this clam's remarkably hard shell conceals a soft and butterfly eye center. And the Shimmering Tremble, a beautiful pearl that Kino and Nene named. Takes 10 years to mature. And for completing this, we get the Valak Top. I think this is all Melia's gear if I remember correctly. Yes, it is. It's horrible stats-wise, but if we put it on, I just need to find where it is. Actually, it would help if I do like the... Here we go. Put her in this. And we'll have her wear this for a little while. Doesn't she look really regal? Actually, I might also have her equip the World Eater. Visually. Now let's learn about those crystals.
What's up?
A high ether crystal, huh? Well, it's the first I've heard of it. But now that I think about it, I might actually have a rough idea about where to find one. I hope it's what you're looking for. Blast, you know what? I can't recall it was that long time ago, so my memory's a little hazy. Sorry, your best bet might be to asking a fellow squad man of mine. He's on the ramparts. He's bound to know more. So we need to head to the ramparts to get the information we seek. Oh, it put us outside of the ramparts.
Let's keep it brief.
A high ether crystal deposit. Ah, I think I know what you're getting at here. I'm not entirely sure on the location, but I know there was supposed to be a very rare ether crystal deposit near here. An old lady called Sarara told me about it. You might be better off talking to her for more details. I got interested myself and even tried searching around Nefer Necropolis, but I couldn't find a thing. From what Sarara told me, there's a good chance it's inside a cave, so that's why I thought it was a place to start. Alas, if it really is in a cave, it is not there, and I am stumped. Still, it doesn't mean much. There will be other places to check. I can't say for certain, of course, but I do think we are talking about the same thing here. I expect you to find Sarara at Hero's Rest, down the south end of Grandale. She's a kind old bird, always worrying about our welfare and that. Anyhow, better get back to my shift. I hope I was able to help a little. So we got the information we need. Let's go see her. Shadow Eye. There's not enough to draw away the aggro. But there's no point even helping us. Guys, why are you just dancing around Melia? Actually join the fight. on. On, Spectres. Alright, they can join the fight. And there goes 1-1. I love that in that attack when you have 1-1 in the group, he's the one that gets sent flying away. Alright, let's go over. Wish Hero's Rest actually had a fast travel point. But anyway.
Hello, dearie.
Yes? Ah, the guard at the ramparts told you, didn't he? He and my late friend were on good terms. Naturally, I had to renegade the man with tales of my friend's expedites. I believe the one that may be of particular interest to you is the time that this friend of a high-ante man discovered a crystal. He was a real go-getter, that man, always tramping around exploring the day he set foot on the shoulder. He would tell me all sorts of stories from his adventures to entertain the little old me. I remember it like yesterday. The sky was a brilliant blue, the birds were singing. I came to pay respects to the graveyard like any other day. And that's when he came in with the biggest smile on his face, and took out an object wrapped in cloth. He said he found a strange crystal among an ether deposit. And what light it gave off! The cloth it was wrapped in wasn't enough to stop it shining through. Ah, it was such a sight to behold. The core was translucent, yet gave off a pale glow, warm yet somehow ice cold. It was like being bathed in a tranquil sunlight. I never see anything more beautiful, and I can't believe I ever will. Sadly, it dwindled to nothing in the matter of minutes. If it had been anything left of it, I would have kept it as a memento, I'm sure. I remember him telling me how incredibly large the deposit was, dripping down from the ceiling above. From his description, I imagine it might look something like a stalactite, which is why I am convinced that it must have been in some sort of cavern. And despite the deposit's size, the crystal he retrieved fit comfortably in the palm. It must have been formed over a long period of time. Ideally, he could have told you exactly where it was located, but I'm afraid that is not possible. He's sleeping here quite peacefully now, and I cannot really be disturbed. I'm sorry I wasn't able to show you the exact location, my dears. I still hope that my little antidote was something of use to you. I pray that, too, you will be able to find what you seek. Thank you, Charlotta. This is going to be a great help to us. We better report back to Razdan. So with the information in hand, let's see if he can point us in the right direction. As I warped to the wrong part.
Something on your mind?
So, that's how things are. It seems we owe Miss Charlotta and her friend a debt of gratitude for the valuable information they provided us. It's just my conjecture, but the crystal may have been highly responsive to heat and submelted when exposed to sunlight. It's fascinating, isn't it? I have to say, its properties are quite unusual. And I agree with Charlotta. I think it would be found in a cave, like she said. So the soldier said he already searched Nefer Necropolis, huh? Alright, let me think of other options then. If you were to follow Faring Lane, which breaks off from Tollett's Way towards the northwest, you would reach the Forbidden Marshland. It's a dangerous place though, so it wouldn't be mapped out very thoroughly. Nevertheless, there is meant to be a cave-like location in their whereabouts. The man who found the crystal must have been a formidable swordsman. It may have been from him that the news of the cave's existence reached us. Very worthy. I pray that you find a high ether crystal there indeed. You are the only ones we can rely on to harvest it. I'm afraid. Good luck. And if you do find a high ether crystal, Be careful to keep it away from strong light as you carry it back. With the information about the high ether crystals in hand, the heroes are a step closer to defeating the Fog King. You found a promising lead on high ether crystals. Search the Himentos' mostly uncharted caves around the Forbidden Marshland. So we know where to go, and there is a quest up here? Alright, we'll quickly go and check out this quest. I forgot that a quest even spawns here.
Welcome.
You are Ahams and Hyantia Nopon, the perfect specimens. Ah, no, don't mind me. Please pretend you didn't hear that. We are sorry to disturb you. What are you doing out here anyway? Nothing suspicious, you have my word. Please don't start suspecting me. As you can see, I am a Machna. After arriving on the Bionic Shoulder, I was shunned by the level of blood acivery here. From there, I decided to study the local monsters and came here to take photos of some of the specimens. Photos, huh? Wow, I haven't seen any of those since I was at Dunman's house. Which monsters did you come to take a photograph? Damudos and Elekis. But there's a problem. Whenever I face one of the beasts, my legs start shaking. You guys look pretty strong, so I bet you wouldn't know how that feels. Hey, do you know how to use a camera? A camera? Well, I never actually used one properly, but I have tinkered with it a bit. Right. Well, if that's the case, it's probably safe to say you could learn. Sure, I understand how it works, theoretically, so I should be able to figure out the handling. Great, then I hope you won't think it too forward, but would you mind taking the monster's photos in my place? I'm not convinced I'll be able to take very good pictures, though. That's alright. The camera will respond to your desires and do the lion's share of the work. Mangakas is studying the fauna of the Bionic Shoulder, but seems to run into some troubles. Shulk will have to take photos of the monsters in her place. So the Glomeros in the Forbidden Marshlands at night, and the Dozi Akria during the day. Okay, in that case, you will be needing this. What I'm after is photos of two specimens of a monster, the Glodamos and the Doziaklia. For the Domos, I do really like you to get it at a night shot. The critter itself should live somewhere nearby. As for the Aklia, a daytime snap would be the best. They live up the slope towards the purifying falls from the shoulder stone serene. No problem, leave the me. So where is this monster? Oh great, it's nighttime, but it's not going to show me where the monster is. Really? So I have to run around the Forbidden Marshlands and just hope I run into it. I thought it gave a little question mark, being like, yeah, here's the monster. No. That's the Plasma Deimos, but not the one I'm looking for. Another Plasma, another Plasma. There it is. There it is! I have to be careful not to rile it up. Let's hope this shot comes out well. Now let's kill it!
Let's do this!
I expect nothing from
Ooh, nice toppled.
We got through that pretty good!
See, your strength is the genuine article. Kino.
Alright, so let's go up here, because we know there's a monster that spawns here that we need to take a photo of. And make it daytime. Come on. Here's what's left of Teelan's lab. Found you. Would this angle be good? Well, that should do it. I think I'm getting the hang of this. And it magically disappeared. Okay, let's report it in.
Welcome.
Thank you so much. Your wonderful photos. I'm impressed. It will be a great asset to our ongoing survey of the Bionis shoulder. I'm glad everything worked out. I'm been unsure whether to say this next part, but if I didn't, I would never forgive myself, so here goes. Please let me study yourselves too someday. Donate your bodies to science. It would be for a good cause. Monocraz overjoyed seeing the pictures you took. Ugh, less said about our follow-up request, the better. Ooh, I like that jacket. I really like that jacket. What are you classified under? Monada free. Yeah, I'm gonna put that on. Ooh, the green hood would look really good. Put this on. Let's wear this. What does the Monada free pants look like? Ooh, like that. Where are the pants? What about the shoes? I'm not overly fussed about the shoes. Yeah, put that on. That's a nice style for Shulk. I think I might stick with this for the rest of the game. Okay, so let's make it back to nighttime. And go in here. So, we know that the deposit is all the way back there. Can I view this quiet moment yet? Yes, I can. I just need to swap out Nene for Kino. Let's view Strength and Unity.
Why Mr. Shulk stopped so sudden?
I was just thinking about the cave near Colony 9. Do you know it, Nene? It's called Tephra Cave.
Nene no place. Nene tag along once with group of hum-hum. Went to fetch ether cylinders.
I've done that too sometimes. Went with Ryan a couple of times.
Mama! Hooray for twinsies! Nene went there during rebuilding effort.
So you did your part to help Nene. Thanks for that.
It not thing that need thanks per se. Just doing civic duty. Must stay friends and work together. With all peoples that live in world.
That's right.
But folk here have lot of angry scuffles. Fight between neighbors bad. Should watch Nene and Kino. Learn to everyone play nice.
Well, I wouldn't say the people here are enemies exactly. They just don't know how to work out their feelings.
That just fancy way of saying fighting?
It's not exactly like fighting. Both sides do understand each other, but their paths took them in different directions.
What Mr. Shulk mean?
If the two sides had simply hated each other, they wouldn't just leave. they tried to drive the other side out by force. But that's not what they did. They still have common ground to stand on. And Melly is here now. They just need some time to mull things over.
Mr. Shulk is very kind person. Very different from Mama Pon. When Nene and Kino get into bad fight, Mama Pon spank first, then ask questions. Nene and Kino always in tears, but always say sorries and make up with hug. End of end, friendship become much stronger. Being friends mean a whole lot more fun, and more fun is more good. Also, everyone in Colony 9 was friends from start.
Well, that's because everyone there was working to help rebuild. We all share the same dream.
But dreams of people here all really all that different from each other.
For now, I guess. But Melly is doing the best she can, and we need to as well.
Nene understand. Nene will wait until Miss Melia make dreams of everyone mushed together as one. But if dream of Miss Melia not go through to everyone, in that case, Nene will give vicious spankings, and no one spared, even not Mr. Shulk.
What? Me as well? Just promise to be gentle.
Okay, that was a nice one. Now let's warp over here. Sneak behind this big guy to get our crystal. You found the high ether crystal. Return to Razan to start the replica Monado remodeling process. Well, let's quickly grab some ether crystals while we're here. Now warp back to Grandale.
So now all we need to do is modify the weapon to incorporate the crystals.
Ransom, sir! Fog beasts have broken through the gates!
They're through.
If only they'd waited a few hours. Shulk, defending Grandel is our priority. Follow me.
Right.
We shall deal with the intruders. You get the villagers to safety.
Okay.
Teelan, you stay put.
Gotcha!
Well, that's some news. The village is being attacked. We'll deal with it in the next episode. So if you enjoyed this episode, do you like the video? It helps tremendously. Subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment down below on your thoughts on this episode. And share the video so that way more people can discover my content and help the channel grow. And I'll see you all next time. Later.